Many of Nostradamus's prophecies relating to America have come true, such as the assassination of President Kennedy, the dropping of 2 atomic bombs by the US on Japan, the September 11th attacks, and more recently, the prophecy in Century 10, Quatrain 85 regarding President Biden's withdrawal and transfer of power to Harris has also been fulfilled. He even predicted a massive winter storm on the horizon. Toward the end of 2024, consecutive supertropical storms struck the United States. With terrifyingly strong winds, heavy rainfall, and towering waves, these storms flooded numerous coastal cities, destroyed many homes, and forced millions of people to evacuate. The situation grows increasingly severe, defying typical patterns. Many are stunned by the power of the recent storm. However, according to prophecy, an even more catastrophic storm lies ahead. Good preparation is essential, and we hope that you will be safe and protected as you face these challenges. Nostradamus warned that in America's final days, there would be devastating storms and massive flooding, with an unprecedented super snowstorm arriving that will impact both winter and spring. Knowing about these upcoming events can help us prepare well. We should not take these predictions lightly, as the coming events are unlike anything we've seen before. Food, water, life vests, flashlights, and power banks are crucial supplies to have on hand for situations like these. Nostradamus, whose full name was Michel de Nostradamus, was born in 1503 in France. He was raised in a Christian family, specifically in the Roman Catholic tradition, which was the predominant faith in France at that time. Throughout his life, Nostradamus remained a devout Christian and frequently referenced his faith in God in his works. In his famous book, Les Prophecies, he stated that his visions of the future were guided by God. He also claimed that his prophecies were in harmony with the Book of Revelation. Century the Furnace, Tied. The wand in the hand is placed in the middle of the tripod's legs. With water he sprinkles both the hem of his garment and his foot. A voice, fear. He trembles in his robes. Divine splendor. The God sits nearby. In the last line of this verse, Nostradamus reveals that God appeared and sat beside him. Nostradamus's prophecies are thus seen as revelations from God. This divine connection is often credited for the incredible accuracy of the centuries, as many people have sought his words in their search for truth. Now let's explore Nostradamus's predictions about the coming catastrophic snowstorm. Century 9. Quatrain 48. The great city of the maritime ocean, surrounded by a crystalline swamp. In the winter solstice and the spring, it will be tried by frightful wind. The great city of the maritime ocean suggests cities like New York, Miami, and Los Angeles. These cities are not only highly populated, but also hold strategic economic roles and are particularly vulnerable to natural disasters such as storms and tidal surges. Surrounded by a crystalline swamp could refer to low-lying areas around these cities that are prone to flooding. For instance, Miami has mangrove ecosystems and is particularly at risk from rising sea levels, while New York also has many low-lying areas vulnerable to high water levels. This hints at the vulnerability of coastal cities when facing climate change and natural disasters. The third line, in the winter solstice and the spring, specifies the timing of the event. The winter solstice typically occurs around December 21st or 22nd, and the spring equinox around March 20th or 21st. This time frame suggests the possibility of severe winter storms on the U.S. East Coast. This season is often marked by winter storms or strong winds, especially along the Atlantic coast. The fourth line, it will be tried by frightful wind, describes the powerful winds of the storm, which could be an extreme winter storm, a tropical storm, or a specific weather phenomenon, like a nor'easter on the U.S. East Coast. These storms may bring snow, high winds, and significant disruptions to daily life, potentially damaging infrastructure. Ensure that you stay in a secure shelter during major storms. Prophets have indicated that we are in the end times, and the coming period will be full of turmoil. Nostradamus also predicted that soon a naval battle will occur, with signs pointing to a high likelihood of it happening in 2025, shortly after this superstorm appears. Quatrain 2/40. Shortly afterwards, without a very long interval, by sea and land, a great uproar will be raised. Naval battle will be very much greater. Fires, animals, those who will cause greater insult. In times of hardship and challenge, I wish you and your family peace and resilience to weather any storm. May inner strength and faith guide you to brighter days, and may you find peace in each difficult moment. Remember, after the rain, the sun will shine again. This concludes today's long-range forecast. Please subscribe to the channel to stay updated for future episodes.